Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for another match of the Dubai Sevens. This match, it is an important one for Fiji here. They did have a loss to France in their first game of the group stage, but now they have got the opposition in Spain, who are actually an up-and-coming team, I have noticed, from the last few performances. We saw them get a massive win over Canada. Fiji, they do need this win because they will want to make their way through the quarterfinals. It's going to be exciting, and hopefully it is going to be a high-scoring one as well, but maybe not as high-scoring as we did see for South Africa versus when they were playing. I've forgotten who South Africa played. It was Japan, and they absolutely dominated for that one. Almost able to bring up the 50 points for that fixture as well. We have got their high in the chat from Easter as well. Welcome into the live stream, and I'm first as well. Says Paddy Wagon and also Tosavetti. This is a must for them as well. Says Sebastian, exactly right. They do need to win this game, Fiji. There's a nice crowd piling in at the moment in Dubai. It is very hot there still. It is kind of mid-morning, I believe, at this stage, and we have got plenty more live streams coming today. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe below, people. As well, says Paddy Wagon, sorry. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Hopefully you are doing well, and hope you are excited for all of the fixtures that we have got coming up. We are going to be covering about 9 more today of the sevens, or maybe around 7 more sevens games, ironically, with that number. And then it is going to be the union game between the Bulls and the Sharks, and that one will be exciting as well. Welcome in everyone's as well, says Sebastian there. But yeah, it is going to be very exciting. We have got one women's game that we are doing, and that is Fiji versus Great Britain at 1:14. And also we have got the Yes, You Are the Best Person to go live as well, says Esther, and I do appreciate you being here for this one. Fiji, do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who is going to score the opening try of this game. I am going to say it's going to be Talatholo, Josefa Talatholo it is. He has been phenomenal for Fiji so far. So I'm going to say either him or Teba, but I am going to say he will be the man who gets a Talatholo. We have got there in the chat as well. Hey, as well, says Paddy Wagon to Sebastian, but they're showing there Dubai. It's looking like a beautiful day. Spain ranked 10th. Fiji finished 10th, or sorry, finished 4th in the last one. They did lose that semi-final match up against Argentina, and good vibes as well. In the chat from Sebastian, they're showing there the head-to-head here. The last time that these two sides played, it was 2018, and Fiji able to win it 46 points to 7. The time before that, 33 points to 5. Time before that, 45 points to 5. And then in Hamilton, it was actually 24 to 12. So there are a few relatively, I guess you could say, one-sided affairs, but Spain, I think, have come a long way since those games, which is why Fiji, they will have to be on their A game, and they will want to find that momentum that normally they are just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the seven side of it. You've got the offload game, you got the speed, and you got the power, and that is a perfect kind of combination for these sevens, and they will want to make it to that final to take down maybe South Africa. We have got there. Hope everyone is doing well. But that's the thing, depending on where they actually rank here, imagine if they come in at 8th and they play South Africa in the quarterfinals. That is just something that makes my mind go, ooh, this could be a good one. But this game now is about to get underway between Fiji and Spain. Can they get themselves another upset win? We know that they beat the USA in the last round. Go Fiji, go as well, says Esther there in the chat. But at this stage, the two teams huddling near the halfway line. It's going to be an important game for both of these sides. Spain would absolutely love to be able to get the win here. I believe they lost their first game of their round, and that was up against Canada, I believe. But I could be wrong there. And I think I am wrong there. I can't quite think of who it is, but Jaco David will be in charge of this game. I feel like I've been watching these sevens games, but I keep on getting my names mixed up in terms of the teams who have been playing each other. We'll get a few results up while we wait for Spain to kick off this game. They will be going from right to left in Dubai, and it is going to be very exciting to see who will be able to get the win. Can Fiji fight back? Can they make their way through to the quarterfinals? We are about to find out. But they are showing there, Talatholo, the man who I said will be able to score the first try of the match. I hope I'm right. I'm not normally right when it comes to my predictions, but now it's going to be kicked off by Spain. They have decided to kick it high and try and chase this one hard. Going to be not quite taken cleanly by Fiji. And now Talatholo gets this ball only 15 meters out from his line, dragged down nicely by the Spanish defense. Now Fiji, it is the big question of what can they do from here inside of their own 22. We know that they won't be kicking this ball. He's done an offload, a little bit loose. Now the Fijian down the wing. Great low tackle there. Talatholo not able to take it, and that is going to be a penalty. No forward pass is the call there. But then it was going back for the original forward pass from Fiji, so it is going to be a scrum feed for Spain, and you'll be watching the Super Smash, says Paddy Wagon. I wish that I have been watching more of it, but I haven't really had too much of a chance. I think the last game was Wellington versus Canterbury. I got to see a little bit of that. The Aussie ladies are 2 OP, 92 points scored in 2 games, and none conceded. Yeah, insanely good, the Australian side at the moment, and I feel like they are definitely going to be able to make it 2 in a row for themselves here. That's going to be put in now by the Spanish number 4, Juan Ramos. Fires it back out the back line here, and it's a nice step there from Spain. Eduardo Lopez driving his way forward nicely now. We know that Fiji will have the physicality edge. They will also, I would say, have that unpredictability factor. But then saying that, not too many people have seen too much of Spain. That's going to be a penalty there to Spain. Did end up knocking the ball on, but they are saying that it is a penalty against the number 1 there. 20 metres out here, and Spain once again going to have the possession. If they can continue this for this stage, I would say that they've got a decent chance of being able to be close at halftime. I think Fiji will run away with it maybe at the end, but for now, Spain are right in this match, and they are going to be right in the 22 of the Fijians as well. Now out the back line, and I tell you what he's going to be. Now one more try. Oh, I can't speak in a sentence, but that could be a try here for Spain. Was it knock on, though? That's still not a sentence. They're going upstairs. Oh, backline movement there from Spain. Have they been able to score themselves the opening try of this match? I believe the on-field decision is no try. They believe he might have knocked this one on. It slapped out of his hands. Does end up going down. It is a good tackle in the end. And then around the side. Oh, he's done well, the Fijian. He has been able to stop it, and I believe it was actually Rasaku who was able to make a try-saving tackle there and high from Trunk as well. Other chat, welcome into the live stream, mate. Do let me know who you think is going to be winning this one. I don't know why I'm eating dried wheat bix as well, says Paddy Wagon. I feel like I've tried eating like 1 or 2, but any more than that, you just can't like chew. Your mouth doesn't know how to do it. But how many are you eating, Paddy? Do let me know. But now Ramos going to be putting this ball in because it is going to be the scrum feed for Spain here for the knock-on against Fiji. So they are well and truly still on the attack swarm there. We need to get that ball off the back there for Juan Ramos. Now rush defense from the Fijians. Find a beautiful offload and having a run well and truly backwards. It's going to be another penalty against Fiji. The discipline at this stage is going to be something that could be costing them. Taking the quick tap. Oh, he wasn't on the mark. Just went a little bit too far back there. 6 as well. Fiji by 15, says Trunks there. In the chat as well. 6 dry wheat bix is impressive. I don't even know if I could eat 6 wheat ones, and now it's going to be only a metre short of the line here for Spain. Once again, Fiji, it's going to be an advantage. This is going to be the try to Spain. And is this going to be the yellow card? No, it's just going to be the try. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, was it that man Juan Ramos? No, it was actually Pla who was able to score it in the number 7 jersey. Spain take the lead in this game. That is the second time so far in this series, or in this round of the Dubai Sevens, that Fiji have been behind. I can't even believe what I'm saying. At the moment, they have been downing coffees to keep my heart entertained in the interval as well. Says Sebastian, tell you what, there is plenty of rugby coming tonight, mate. Was I right about the Romanian time zone, by the way? Is it 11:18 a.m.? Do let me know, Sebastian, but nicely done there by Paul Pla, who was able to get it. And that's a good drop kick as well. 7-0 now. I can eat 12 wet wheat bix as well. And Hamish, I believe Spain have the lead. Oh, I can't believe Spain has the lead. Yeah, they've done it again. Spain are one of those sides. They've been doing very decently recently. That rhymes. But I feel like they are also a side that could definitely make it through to the quarterfinals. If they get a win over Fiji, they will definitely be there. But this is going to be tough for them because now it is going to be the big number 1 just running over the top. Good inside ball. Fiji with the offloads now once again. And they are still going back across field. Rasaku back in his base. Ball on the inside. Missed tackle. Fiji are going to be scoring. And it's Satoranga once again. No, sorry, actually, it's going to be Nathunyu who has been able to score it there. And Spain by 4 as well, says Mark down. Spot on, mate, with the 10 and there. And also we have got their new Fiji team, says Lake Show. Yeah, they've got 11 debuts, or they had 11 debuts last week. Now they have got themselves a little bit more experience, 1 cap each. The only 2 players from that gold medal Fijian side. So it will be interesting to see how the end of this match goes. They did look decent at times in their first up game, and I'm watching this, and Talladega Knights. Is that the T10 competition, Trunks? Do let me know. And also we have got their try from Sebastian straight out in front. 7-all now between these two sides with 2 minutes left in this first half. Could go either way, but it just shows Fiji are that dangerous. Don't say that I put $50 on Fiji as well, says Aiden. Did you, Aiden? Did they have it? How much were they paying? Because I feel like they would have been well and truly the favourites. Maybe a little bit less of the favourite after losing that game to France, but still probably heavily the favourite. But now it is going to be Waisia Nathunyu who will be kicking this one off. Once again, just putting it 10. Nicely done. Oh, player landed on his head. That's not what we like to see, and it is going to be the advantage now for Fiji. Once again, it is going to be the man in the number 1 jersey, just shunting everyone off there. Vukuran Billy. Going back across field, they've got the numbers on the outside. Fiji, if they decide to use them, it is going to be Balotha now with a good fence, still going forward. Still going, Talatholo has scored it. And he's just been able to do that pretty easily, and now they are going to be taking the lead here, Fiji. So all of a sudden, 7-0 turns into 14-7, and they are right into this match now, and the points differential will be crucial for Fiji perhaps as well. It's a NASCAR movie with Will Ferrell as well. Says Drunks there, and also 1.01 as well there, and also we have got there 22-17 to France. Sebastian, it was indeed. They were able to get themselves a nice win. I feel like this game's looking like a relatively similar scoreline, although I think Fiji should be able to bring up 26. Is my prediction here. And how much did Fiji lose to France? It was by just the 5 points. But yeah, pretty much France did very well in that match. Fiji almost able to fight back at the last moment, but didn't quite get over the line. But it was Talatholo. I said he would score the first try. He scored the second, and I'm only going to get 50 cents as well, says Aiden. Oh, you wonder whether or not it was worth it. Maybe you should have gone for like a point start type thing as well. Maybe it would have been paying just a little bit more. But now it is going to be kicked off, taken nicely by Spain. And now once again, they are going to be driving their way forward, but Talatholo able to drag him down. He's very busy when he's out on the field, Talatholo. Now out the back line for Spain once again. Nice step on the inside there. I believe it was their number 12, Eduardo Lopez now. Once again, a nice pass across field from Juan Ramos. Nice step as well from Spain. Still going for the tongue rolls are really rolling today, and it's a nice step from Juan Ramos. Runs straight in to the big Fijian boy. Once again, though, Spain still retaining this ball, doing nicely. They keep on opting for the step on the inside as it's working because he's going through the gap here for Lopez. Now it's the draw and pass on the outside. Do they have the pace here, Spain? They're trying it, but do they have enough? No, not quite. Dragged down on the 22. Seems like the speed advantage definitely is in the favor of Fiji, but now Spain, good step there from Juan Lopez once again here. Oh, sorry, it's Eduardo Lopez. Now it is going to be Ramos on the outside. Good run here from Spain on the outside. Now the number 10 backs himself, scores a try, and it's another try here. And Manu Moreno has been able to score it now. I'm only going to gain 50 cents as well. Says Aiden and Sebastian Grammar. Fun fact, Romania beat France and Wales in the 1980s as well. So that is a very fun fact. That one has gone 40 tries. So now 12 points to Spain. 14 to Fiji, and I mentioned the points differential. If Spain or Fiji both aren't in the top 2, if it does end up going the way of France and also going the way of, it will more than likely be Argentina going through their Spanish, or the Spanish can hold their own as well, or are holding their own, says Sebastian there. What a kick. That is in halftime is upon us. We've got a 14-all game between these two sides. So unfortunately for Fiji, in their first match up against France, they did concede 3 tries. In this match, they've conceded 2 so far. And this is a close game. That's the thing. Spain only lost to Argentina by 7 points. So their points differential isn't sitting too bad at the moment. South Africa and Great Britain both getting the wins in Pool A. Pool B, USA and Australia both getting wins. And then Argentina and France both having the wins in round 1. We're already on round 2. Hello again, Hamish. My bet South Africa take the cup again as well, says Kevin. They have definitely got a good opportunity to. Kevin, who is your prediction for who will be in the final with them, Kevin? Do let me know, because at the moment, Spain, they are doing very decently. You wonder if the heat factor, who is it going to get to more? Dubai, few clouds in the sky, but it's still going to be very, very hot for them. 2 players who have stood out for me, though, Juan Ramos and also Eduardo Lopez, with an honourable mention to one of the try scorers there, Paul Pla, who was able to get it as well. But Eduardo Lopez, he has been working very hard for his side there, but the Fijians trying to call off a little bit. What have I done, Hamish, as well there? Says Aiden, please tell me you didn't have $50 on them to win at $1.01. Aiden, surely that wasn't the way to go. But you better be hoping that they get a good start to the second half here for Fiji, because at the moment, 14-all could go either way in this second half. But so far, the points differential, France, they are sitting at a +5. Argentina sitting at a +7. And then Fiji sitting at a -5. Spain at a -7. So it's all very close at the moment for this group. And I think this is going to be the one that whoever's in third is going through. I just have that little bit of a feeling. I feel like Kenya could also have a good chance of going through as well. We have got there Mika in the chat. Welcome in. Don't worry, Aiden. The Fijians are going to still win this. They have to as well. And France are good as a good shout perhaps as well. Says Kevin, that would be pretty awesome to see France after they did qualify. I want to say that they qualified about 7th or 8th going into this one. And I did before the game as well, says Aiden there. So you'll have your fingers and your toes crossed, I would think, for this one, for them to be able to get themselves the win for 50 cents is what it is here. Now it is going to be kicking off once again the number 8 here, Nathu, who was able to score himself a try a little bit earlier on alongside Talafolo. And then for Spain, it was Pla, and also it was Romero, who was able to get the other. Once again, going to be taken nicely by Spain off kickoff. Back in his pace here, trying to go through Moreno, the try scorer from just before. I called him Moreno again, but it is Romero, and now Eduardo Lopez wrestles his way to the ground 45 meters out from their own line here. Spain, they need a try early in the second half, really put the pressure on Fiji. Oh, that looked a bit high, and he wasn't able to connect. And now Spain going through the gap once again here, and it's going to be Javier Del Juan breaking the line nicely. Fiji not having the numbers on the outside, and now once again Romero going to be stepping nicely round a couple of the Fijians. The Fijians, they're looking a little bit tired at this stage of the match. Good backline here from Spain. And once again, stepping nicely on the inside. Beautiful offload. This is a sure try for them. No, he's gone himself. Not able to find the offload there. And now Fiji have been able to defend nicely. The ball is loose. It's gone backwards. And it is still going to be on the side of Spain. Boy, Fiji have done well, and Spain have not done too well. Did not be able to score there. Still trying to find the offload. And that crucial blow, could it be at 5 meters out? Still Fiji defending as if this is a knockout game. But that, well, oh, beautiful cut in from Eduardo Lopez. Still held on the ground. Once again, going back across field, it is going to be Juan Ramos. Wide cutout pass. And it's the try to Spain. And they will be taking the lead. Fiji always up there. I can't keep them out as well, says Kevin there. And also we have got their Romania. We're very good in the 70s. They beat France 6 times in Wales in the 80s and the 90s. And what am I watching? As it says Aidan there, I know that the highest we've ever been ranked was the 13th place. Tell you what, the way that they're playing, maybe there is a chance that they can work their way back up there. They're now in the top 15 after all. But now to come, are they just going to be checking this one? See whether or not he has dropped this ball. He's put it down easy peasy for that man. So now 19 points to Spain, 14 for Fiji with a kick to come. Another try for Spain, bloody hell as well. Says Sebastian. So that is now 2 games in a row that Fiji have conceded 3 tries, and that has gone over as well. Spain doing very nicely off the drop kick, I should say, to use the rugby union. So 21 points now to Spain and 14 to Fiji. Not a score that anyone would have been expecting in this game, but now it's going to be kicked off by Fiji once again, or by Spain once again, but Fiji counter breaking the line here. Straight on the ball bouncing out on the side of Spain once again now. And it's going to be around the side of Ramos, I should say. Juan Ramos, it's going to be the penalty to Fiji once again. Or sorry, to Spain once again. Tell you what, I'm confusing these two sides. It's weird. I'm not used to seeing Fiji in a predicament where they're struggling. So normally I don't get used to saying their name when they're on the back foot. But now Spain kicking this one for the corner, and they will be going for the line out here. They're only going to be 25 meters out now. And if Spain score another one, perhaps will be too little too late for Fiji. They have already had 3 minutes of the second half. Only 4 minutes left of this matchup. Juan Ramos once again going to be feeding this ball, and seems lowest team are pushing way up. A few upsets on the cards here. Spain definitely, after last week when they beat the USA, like they have looked dangerous. Once again, another good run. Good offload as well from Spain. They're really able to put on the pressure. That looked a little bit high. Great offload once again for them. And now the draw and pass. Quick hands. Nicely done. And now Manu Moreno down the wing. The Fijians are desperate to try and get that ball back in their hands, because Spain, if they hang on to this for a few of the minutes of the second half, they will be in a good position to be able to win it. Now Lopez, once again, he almost pierced the gap there nicely, staying on his feet, and he has put the ball down for the Spanish once again to go sideways, straight through the gap. Last-ditch tackle there, brilliantly done. I believe it was Kanakavata. It doesn't matter, though, and Spain are going to score again. Spain have got another, and they score it, and they are now going to have a 28-point to 14 lead over Fiji. That's another one. Spanish backs are on fire at the moment, and it was Tobias Santrapega who was able to score that one. Come on, Fiji, what's happening as well, says Jabez, and let's go, Fiji, and there goes all my money now as well, says Aidan there, and hi, Amish, thanks for the commentary. Like and subscribe, everyone, says Russell. You heard the man. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be back a little bit later on. I believe the next match that we are covering in terms of the Fijian sides, it will actually be Fiji versus Ireland, and that will be a lie, because that's not the game. It's South Africa versus Ireland. But Fiji, we are going to be covering the women's game, and they're going to be taking on Great Britain. And we have got there. That's Bollocks as well. Congratulations, Spain. Well done. Sees Kevin there as well. And also, if the Fijians lose all three today, they can't return home as well. Says Sebastian, yeah, this is definitely not a scoreline anyone predicted. 28 points to 14. 2 minutes 15 left in this game now. Spain trying to retain their kickoff. This has to be quick from the Fijians, but they have got the pace, and they have certainly got the ability to score 2 fast tries. And the Spanish side, they will just be trying to survive for the next 2 minutes. Straight on the ball. It's a penalty, though, to Fiji for not clear releasing. Now, once again, taking the quick tap there, Fiji. 2 minutes left for them to work here and try and get this at least back to a draw. But they will need both of the kicks. Brilliantly stepped there from, I believe it was Daniel Yaya. Did have the ball just then. Another penalty advantage here. Yaya dragged down on the 22. And once again, gets up, goes again. Advantage is over here. Congratulations, Spain. Well done as well. Says Sebastian there now. Another back line. It's just flicked on. It's going to be forward, though, I believe. Yes, it is. And it's going to be Spain now, who have got the scrum feed 1 minute and a half left in this fixture. Fiji, when was the last time they lost 2 games in a row? I can't even think of it. And this is about to be the reality for them. And they will need a massive win over Argentina, the side that knocked them out in the quarterfinals. Or sorry, the semifinals. That's a lie. They are the bronze medal final. I'm telling a little lies today, aren't I? And Team Fiji have had an awful day here. It hasn't been the start that they would have been after. Definitely not where they were sitting. It looked like they were going to be strong heading into this one. But once again, Spain with the run forward, 56 seconds left. As long as they stop Fiji from scoring in the next 20 seconds or so, they have won this game. And Fiji would have been 0 from 2. But now got to run once again there from the Spanish counter right from Fiji. They're aggressive, but it's still on their side now. And it is going to be Dalgunu. Good offload. Great low tackle, though. Another offload. Dalgunu gets it back, just slings it backwards. Fiji need a try, and they need it within the next little mile. This could be the opportunity for them now. Back in his pace, and it's going to be now for the corner, and he scores it. And it was once again Waisia. Now, he has to kick this one, and he needs to get it over if they do want a chance of being able to win this game. But if he does nail it, does he get it? It's a good strike of the ball. No, just away to the side. So I believe that will be the game. There is still 8 seconds left, but after this, they will not be able to catch them. This is about points differential now. Win or lose, it's a new Fiji lineup as well. Says Stream there, needs more experience. Exactly right. The only way that these young guys can keep on getting experience is by playing them, no matter what. And that is what's happening here. Spain, once again, if this ball in hand, he's got pace as well. Good step on the inside offload. That's going to be another try here. No, it's not. He's going to be dragged down. He scored it anyway. And that is another one. Tobias Sainz Trapega able to get another. And that now ruins Fiji's points differential a little bit more. Thinking about it. So this is going to be an interesting finish to that group. We're safe. Or we're still to see a Kiwi side. But so far, the Blitzboks deserve the first spot in the rankings as well. And how much did too much sevens get into your head, Hamish, as well, says Paddy Wagon? I think so. I feel like it's very tough remembering all of these names. Definitely when we've got like Fijian names, Spanish names, Argentine names, French names. Like they're a whole heap of different accents all trying to combine into one pretty much when I do try and say all of them. But that is the win to Spain. What a win. They were able to beat USA in the last round. They have just beaten Fiji 33 points to 19. What a win for the Spanish. And they are going to be sitting now decently. They are actually going to be sitting above Fiji, and they've got a decent points differential. So if they can have a close game up against France, or even better, win it for Spain, they will be going through to the quarterfinals here. Thank you. See you for the next live stream, Hamish, as well. Says Kevin Noah. Thank you very much for tuning in. So anyone who is wondering what our next live stream will be, it is at 11:20 p.m. and that will be USA taking on Kenya in what will be a very interesting matchup for Group B, or Pool B, I should say. It is going to be the top of the table USA taking on the Kenyans, who are sitting in third at the moment. Nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in a short little while.